All right. Last hunt here. I was out here with Steve. Steve makes. Let's see. It's his website is Steve's Detector Rods. He makes shafts, carbon shafts, and custom shafts for Equinox, and a variety of, I believe, Garrett, and pretty much anything that's got a round shaft. I'm sure he can custom make that. Anyway, I was out here the other day. We got a big buckle. It's like inner workings of a clock. Some copper, some coins, and he got quite a few nice things. He is a mine lab guy, and he knows that machine a lot better than I know mine. So he was picking out stuff with that 11-inch coil. So I'm running the 10x5, and it's going to take a walk, and got a few hours to burn. Here it is. They soldered it. Kind of a good and a not good sounding tone. Using the GM power, but you turn on it, and then it'll change a little bit. So that's what tells me this is probably not a good target, or it's a good target mixed with something else. Let's check it out. Let's do something here. Let's map this into the remote control. Hold it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's program 7. It should map into the remote control. That's, what is this? Is this it? Huh. I'm starting to see some really rusty soil. Yeah, come out of there. So you keep hitting that, then you range it down. You can take the yeah, there's these big rods, huge rods down here. I think I just discovered one of them. Yeah. Just the head pointing up is probably what I'm hitting. Yeah, it's just like a, I don't know what they were, but they're, before they put all this grass down, you could find those. There's quite a few of them in here. I want to say they're ground rods. But whatever. Just the head's poking up, and boy, it pops off, and that 11-inch coil pops that off good. But like I said, it didn't sounded a little bit off. See if we can go find a coin. I'm using, what am I using? GM power? Just going through the programs. You can hear it just, hear that? It's just choppy that becomes when you turn on it. Real choppy. That's even worse. So what's it telling you? Is there a good target with iron in there? Pulling it down, pulling the audio, doing all kind of trickery. Sites like this, gotta dig. Okay, see if we get it. It's really coming out now. Let's see what we got, because I think there was mixed audio in there via a bunch of junk, right? Damn it, I hit it. Shoot. Or did I hit it? I may have bent it, but it's got a bunch of fancy on it. It is the numeral 0. Yeah, I got her. But there's fancy on it. I don't know if I can clean it up, meaning it's old. Let's see if I can get a little bit of it off so you can see it. See the design right here? Floral. Not bad. Not bad. So big, I whacked it there. See if there's anything on the back side of it. Ooh, boy, did I whack it. Yep. Gotta take it easy in here a little bit. I'm not a relic hunter, guys. Forgive me. So this looks like it's heavy. It was probably on the back side of a door, right? Maybe it was a hotel. And there's a little fancy here on the 0. There you go. And I'm not sure how it was mounted. I see. Or it could have been a hair piece, right? Because it looks like it was a pin. I see a mount here. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's see what else was in here to drag that signal like that. You heard it. It sounded bad going on one side. It just sounded awful. 21, so there's some other stuff in here. I think this is a piece of it. See this copper here? So that was making all kind of racket. And there's some more metal in here. All right. What else we got in this little hole? Some glass. Take these out of my hands. So it was causing all kind of, this is a little bit of copper wire. Maybe this was the, oh, I bet you, look, it's a pin. I bet you that was the pin. When I wrecked this hole, I probably popped it off of here. Right? And you can see there's like a little turn piece here, so kind of went like that, right? So yeah, this was a definitely, maybe it went this way, guys. It looks like this was on here. Okay, so definitely a hairpiece. Not a door thingy that I was thinking. This is a piece of glass. We got anything else in here? What else is in here? Iron. There's a chunky square nail. There's a chunk right there. Looks like a nail, old nail. So we had all this metal in here. Let's see if there's anything left on that other pieces of copper. I don't know what this is. Maybe it was one big piece, and yeah, there's something coming out of here. There you go. Little gilding. Sure what it was, but some more fancy came out of here. Knock some of this dirt off without tearing up the piece. I'm being as gentle as I can on it. Okay. Turning out to be really nice. There's one. So, and then what is this piece? Dirt's coming right off. Looks like this is kind of folded up a little bit. It's copper. It's all copper. Let's see what we got here. And a little piece. Maybe this was all one set. I mean, it's probably well over 100 years old. There's a little more of it. Little stone or something in there. It's got pushed in on that side, so a little bit of fancy, a little bit of stone in there. Complete set. Right, all in the hole, causing all kind of ruckus in there, including the iron. 11-inch coil on a Deus. GM power. Nice. Let's see if there's anything else in here. What else we talking? Three. Yeah. Every time you hit this, you're taking the transmit power out of here, okay? So you can narrow it down, so you're not getting this craziness. There's gonna be a little more iron in here. So the hole was full of had some nice pieces, and that's what was dragging down the signal. And the trick, obviously, is to learn when your metal detector is telling you, because some of that really sounded good. There it is. Another piece of iron in the hole. So you see, it's talking to you. And to me, I was getting some really high tones, and then it was telling me, yes, piece of iron. Oh. It's iron. Okay. So yeah, it was telling me there's some good stuff and some not so good stuff in the hole. Dig it. And that's why I went after it. Beautiful 45-degree line on the hot program. Back to the hot program now. She was jumping around. However, the VDI was not so beautiful. It's right there, and it is just howling. I see some rust in the ground. Never a good sign. There it is. Whoa, what is this? A big... It's like a big mesh screen. Huh. Bet you the mesh is what? Copper or brass? That's what I was reading. With the iron in it, dragging the tone down a little bit. Yeah, so this is some sort of filter, obviously. Alright. 78, 79, didn't sound too big, so... Oh shit. Whew. Yeah. Where are you? What are you? Let's see. I don't see anything yet. Is it a coin? Is it? No. Huh. There it is. Looks like there's a hinge right here. right there. Let's go ahead and brush it off and see what this is. Was it a little case? That's all that's left of it. There's nothing else in the hole. Let's brush this off. This looks interesting. This looks like it's hinged here and then like a little clip there. Okay. Ah. Woo. Let's check it out. See what we got here. Let's see, move some of this out here. Try to be gentle here. Looks like a little frame. You can see where the pieces were, this outer pieces were wrapped around here, holding it onto this back panel. This is definitely a hinge. And this is the front, though whatever was there is long gone. But here comes the fancy coming out on the trim on the outer edge. And yeah, so this may have been remnants of a photograph, I don't know. But you can see where the tab, this tab was folded around, which I can still do. You can see these 4 little tabs, right? And then there was maybe a picture here. Here's a hinge, or a pin, or maybe another pin. And it was for something, you know, turn of the century nice, right? Whatever was on here is obviously long gone, but you can see the fancy coming out. So that tells you it's an older piece. So, nice. Nice to add to the collection. I gotta dig that. I think it's gonna, it may be the edge of an iron, or it could be a old crown cap. I gotta dig it, man. That sounded kind of good. Different iffy signal. Oh, is this it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is a chunk of lead. Huh. Yeah. That one's rusty. Maybe it isn't a chunk of lead. Ouch. Damn it. Let's get all the crumbs out of there. Give it a thick piece of glass. Alright, that was it. What is this, though? It's got a piece of rust on it, though, but I don't think it's kind of circular. I wonder if that's a token in there. If I can pop that off. I don't know how to get that off. Shoot. Yeah, see, it's round, circular. I don't think it's a coin, though. No amount of brush is going to get that off. None of that. It's It's been very challenging to clean some of these targets, that's for sure. Let's see if we can get a piece of it anyway. I see some writing on here. What in the world is that stuff that's on it though? Yeah, I see KLA, so I bet you that's Oklahoma. This is a tax token of some sort. So I heard it, and there's a piece of iron stuck to it. So this is the day, you know, again, the power of the Deus, man. It'll get through, it'll read through this stuff and get you in there. I don't know what this would sound like on a Nox, but Deus, I heard it. So yeah, it's a token. You can start to see some definition now on it. There's just I think there's a nail or something going through the hole. I can't. But definitely has some work here, and then KLA. But there's some kind of piece of metal here sandwiching it, and there's something going through the hole here. So just oxidized, and had a little bit of electrolysis here. There it goes. Here it goes. Some of it's coming off now. Yeah, get some more on it now. But definitely a piece of metal was inside here, and a piece of iron right here going through the hole, because these have a hole in the center. All right, that's it on this one. Trying to figure this one out. '86, '84. We go this way. I think I got other targets in here. Let's just check this one. Walking back to the car. Gonna call today. It's out here for a couple hours. Kids want to spend some time with Papa. They going back to school here. And so go head back home. Spend a little more time with them, because they go back on Monday. What is today? Saturday? Well, it came out of the hole. Or did it? Sure did. Sure does sound ugly now. Ooh. I don't know about the sound of this one. Ain't the sound of music, that's for sure. Let's see what we got. Where are we? There it is. A piece of copper. Okay. I don't think it's anything of too much interest. Let's see if it's another old piece. Oh, I already see a skeleton keyhole opening. Oh boy, here's my brush. Yeah, this may be like the end of a door or a lock or something. I already see like a keyhole here. This looks pretty interesting. There it is. Yeah, look at that. That was probably the front edge for a little lock box. I found a little key, skeleton key. I bet you it'll fit right in there too. Look at that. So out here in the Badlands, it's producing. I gotta tell the boys, because we did not hunt this area very well. Kind of just skipped over it, but I've been taking my time in here and finding some nice little artifacts. There you go. Heading back to the car there, but this is what I found. 62, 63. What a linear line that is, huh? What comes in at 62, 63? Normally in a park? Square tab. Let's see how old this square. Oops. looks like it's right on the surface. Sometimes a nickel will come in between 59 and 62. This is pretty short and tight, like almost coinish, but again, square tabs will do this to you. Come on, where are you? Oh, God. Grass has got me. All right, let's check it out. Is it a square tab or something nice? Oh, oh yeah. Look at the size of this pull ring. Is that old school or what? Look how small this is. Wow, that is old school there, man. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's like a necktie, don't it? Right. Anyway, sure did sound good. I expected something like that. I will tell you 99.9% of the time, that is a junk number. One thing I forget to do is clean this. There's a lot of dirt in here. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but come on out. Here we go. It's tracking and falling, and the wind's blowing, so you're probably not going to see it all, but for sure there's a lot of dirt in here. Phew. Good to clean that out, especially if you're in a mineralized area, because that can wreak havoc on your ability to detect properly. These little stones or whatever they are just attach themselves to the bottom of the coil. You're getting dust, black sand, whatever, and that can cause havoc on your detecting day. So it can add to quite a bit of noise to the point where you can't even detect. All right, that's out. Anything else in the other pocket? No. Okay, let's do it right now. So we got like a little locket, got a hinge and a clip on the end there. I'm not sure what this is yet. If it's part of a fuse. Got a token with a piece of iron in it. Okay. Deus, that's what I love about the Deus. I just call this the manta ray. Piece of copper. Here's your hair clip or a brooch. Here's the pin for it. Here's some fancy that came out of that same hole. That one got pushed in a little bit, but not sure how all this. I don't think these were, you know, attached to each other. I don't think, but I don't know. Piece of copper. Looking for something on that. I don't know why it struck me as a badge when it came out. Probably here, and you know, the way the badges are shaped here, and then the point on the bottom kind of gives you a badge-like look. Skeleton key. And remnants of a bullet or something. That's pretty heavy. But anyway, that's it for an hour or so or two of hunting, and enjoyed it because I like to get the old stuff too. And that's it. Goes in the pile. I gotta really get into this thing here and clean out all the good coins and relics and stuff and separate them. Let's get to that point. I don't know if I showed this cream bottle from 1929, white milk glass, just the base, didn't have a cap. Cap probably rusted away. Got a little chip right there. Pretty neat little find. Tootsie. It's a Tootsie toy from the 40s. All right, that's it. We're done.